Hello, everyone, and welcome to the channel. So, as many of you know, I participated in the Bad Ideas Game Jam, hosted by Johnny Razor. And while it's not over, I do have my own results back. I was originally going to wait for the jam to be over completely, but after watching the first few streams of the judges playing the games, I realized that is not going to be for a while, a very long while, especially if they find another game in the top 100 like boxing it. If you know, you know. Anyways, I don't want to wait that long to start going back to my normal schedule of uploads again, so here I am now. So, you may be wondering, what place did I rank? Well, I'm proud to announce Box Takeover placed 227 out of like 500-ish submissions. Not bad for my first game jam, especially since I did work alone on this game. And while I am pretty happy with my score, I'm sure many tears were shed the day of the results. My condolences to the guy who placed 101st, just barely out of the top 100. So sad. Anyways, enough talk about the ranking. What truly matters is, what did I get out of this game jam? Hold on. Put this out. Well, for starters, I learned what a full cycle of development would be like in a set time frame. I think that'll help me in the development of Rise Beyond the Stars, aka the game I've been working on my own time. If you're interested, check out the devlogs on my channel or the devlog minis that I post for all those updates. Anyways, another thing that I really got to practice is sound design. So it's safe to say I'm gonna be going back to the sounds in my game to make them better. Because right now they do kind of suck, and one of them sounds like fleshy, which is not good. Anyway, another thing I got out of this game jam is that I got to meet some pretty cool people in the server for a Bad Ideas production. First of all, shout out to the salesman, because he's cool, and also because I told him I was going to shout him out specifically just because I felt like it. Anyways, truthfully, shout out to all the people I've talked to on the server. They were very encouraging. Definitely helped encourage me finish the game in the final stretch just by watching them chat. Anyways, it was also just nice to socialize with people with similar interests to me. Truly, the real jam is the friends we made along the way. Lastly, let's talk about Box Takeover. First off, did I enjoy my own game? Well, yeah, I did enjoy my game. I'm pretty proud of myself for creating something I can call mine. While it does definitely need some improvement, I definitely, and I also definitely didn't finish what I had planned, I still enjoy what I have. What I was going to originally have in my game was 4 playable levels, with the first 3 being able to be played in any order you wanted. Once you defeated all 3 levels, the final level would open up, and that would have a boss at the end of it. What I really got was me realizing is no way I finished this in time. So I decided to only make the final level, which you which is what you play in the game that I made. Box Takeover, which you could play right now, itch.io. The link is in the description. Anyway, what I'm really happy with is the scoring system. Though it was very tiring to make sure it could be P-ranked, but um, that's to be expected because P-rank in these type of games isn't meant to be easy. It's supposed to be like the highest rank, um, makes you feel special about yourself, um, such as games like Pizza Tower and Ultra Kill and any other games that have ranking in them. Um, Pizza Tower especially, because that's actually what I based lots of my game on. So, me struggling to get P rank in my own game is no surprise. And once I did play the game a bunch, I actually did start to P rank my own game consistently, or at the very least, S or A rank. Um, Basically, just higher scores than when I first started playing. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the topic. Next question. Will I keep working on this? No. That is what I originally told myself. Yeah. I told myself it was only a game jam game and nothing more. But after seeing everyone talking about making their own game into a fleshed out game, I started to think if I could make my game into a full game. For like the past week or so, my doubt was like on and off, but eventually I came to the conclusion that at least a few people would enjoy it if I took the time to flesh it out. I mean, in the comments, I already did see people who enjoyed my game. They complimented my game. They also gave pretty useful feedback, especially that one bug that I definitely have to put a noise warning on the itch.io page because it's not fixed yet. Basically, whenever you open the game, it will play the music at like max volume for some reason. You definitely have to fix that. But other than that, there was some other feedback that I could apply to my game. So, with all that being said, yes, I do plan to make this into a full game. And while I was thinking of turning this into a full game, I actually already planned out what needs to be done. So, what can you expect in the full game of Box Takeover? Well, the major things that I will share for now are four main areas to explore, each area with 4 levels each. A fully playable tutorial that will teach you how to play, rather than just a list of controls, secrets that appear in each level that give you bonus points, different power ups in each level, or not each level, certain levels that will spice up the gameplay by changing up how the game controls or how you play, and overall, a more polished game, especially in terms of the actual gameplay. Now, you may be asking, what about Rise Beyond the Stars? Well, don't you worry, that project isn't going anywhere and will be my main focus, no matter what. Your regular schedule of devlogs will return next month, and I can say, I do already have some updates for that. However, I don't think that there is enough content to make a devlog for this month, so you'll just have to wait for next month. And in terms of Box Takeover, that project will still be worked on occasionally. but it won't be a main priority. So basically, I work on it whenever I feel like. Since Box Takeover isn't my main priority, how will I provide updates for that game? Well, I can tell you now, Box Takeover is definitely not getting monthly devlogs. Instead, it might be more shorts focused, and when I reach a big milestone in the development of the game, will provide a bigger update video on the game. Well, I think I covered everything that I wanted to, and I definitely yapped for long enough. This is a bit of a different format video than I'm used to, but I do hope I wasn't that boring. To be honest, it probably was that boring. But at least you got some cool box takeover gameplay in the background. If you made it this far, I have something special specifically for you. On the screen is a picture of my very first drawing for a box takeover, and as you can see, it's pretty different than the art style that you got in the end. This is what the art style could have been, and then I decided, no, I'm going for a more simple art style, because simple is also easier to animate, and it probably will look better, and I was right, it did look better in the end, at least in my opinion. I thought the game looked pretty good in the art style. Anyways, thanks for watching. Go play Box Takeover on itch.io for free, link in the description. Make sure to subscribe if you want more updates on Box Takeover or are interested in my other work like Rise Beyond the Stars. Big thanks to Johnny and his crew. And the last time I'm gonna do this in the spirit of Johnny's Game Jam, YouTube!